Hi, my name is Becky and welcome to my channel Montessori Made Easy. I am an AMI certified Montessori toddler teacher. I teach children that are 15 months to 3 years old. I work at Creo School here in Gilbert, Arizona. If you're new to the Montessori method, please be sure to check out my video that explains this teaching method in more detail. Today's activity is opening and closing objects. You can teach this activity to a child as young as 12 to 14 months. This activity helps a child with independence, visual motor coordination, fine motor coordination, and it's a great preliminary exercise for future activities. For this activity, you're going to need a basket to hold all the containers. Try to put a few in there. I've got 5 in here, and each of the items opens up differently. That way the child is able to learn. When I teach this lesson to the child typically picks up the basket from the shelf and brings it over to a table. As the guide or as the teacher, I sit next to the child and the child sits in this spot. So for today, I'm going to sit here so I can teach you how it's done. One of the first things we teach the child once the basket is on the table is to push it forward. This way they have room on the table to work. When I begin, I tell the child to place their hands on their lap. Then I say, watch how I open these. Look. See? Let's open another one. You can place the items lined up horizontally or vertically. This is a bottle. Look at this. This one has a zipper. Watch. It's empty. Look at this. It looks like a treasure chest. Has a latch. Watch. Up. Now watch how I close them. I'm going to pull the zipper. Watch. Gotta hold it closed. Now you may try to open them and allow the child to have a turn. The child may mess up or get frustrated as they're working. You can guide them, but try not to do the work for them. So for example, if they're having a hard time opening or closing the bottle and they have it open, be sure to say, hey, let me show you how it's done. You show them how you close it. You say, see, let me show you how I open it. And you show them how to open it and leave it just the way the child had it. Once the child sees that you can successfully do it again, they get excited again and they're able to be motivated to try one more time. Maria Montessori always said, follow the child. So ideally, we would like the child to put their hands on their lap as we're teaching them this. But if they are so eager to touch the items and explore it, please allow them to do so. Once they start trying to work on it, then that's when I step in and say, hey, let me show you how it's done. The other thing is sometimes they can't sit through the whole lesson of opening each item and closing all the items. So you can try opening, closing one item at a time and then give them a turn and then move on to the next item. Also, please be sure to do your movements very slow and clear. Exaggerating can also be really helpful to them. So if you're about to close the lid, make sure that you are exaggerating, that you're visually watching the lid go on and that you're turning, releasing, turning, releasing. So the movements that you do need to be exaggerated for the child to catch on. Once the child has had a turn, opening and closing, the item, be sure to show them how to put them back in the box. This way they know how to clean up their work. Another thing to keep in mind is that their concentration is very sacred. So do your best not to interrupt as they're focusing on their work. If they need help, wait until they ask for it. Here are some of the items that I use to rotate to keep the child interested. But like I said, just have a few in the basket at a time. The other thing that I do to keep the child interested is to put little small items. So as they open it, it's a little surprise. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone else that has a toddler. Check out the rest of my videos and subscribe so you don't miss any new ones.